Hi you guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Alana, and we're gonna be watching Bleach's part 2 trailer. The first season has just ended, and all I could say is they have done a marvelous job on bringing it back with the animation. The music is so nostalgic, the characters, like all of it, the reveals. This season for part 1 of Bleach for the 1,000-year blood war has been amazing. Okay, the story has been good. I don't feel as if I am missing out on anything. Like, there's certain shows you can watch and be like, it kind of feels weird when you're watching it, or I feel like they're kind of like rushing over certain things. I think the only part that kind of did feel kind of fast was probably the one episode where we had met Yamamoto's like right-hand man. But I feel like they did a good job like afterwards on letting us know his importance. I think at that time I was like, dang, who is this guy supposed to be? Like, he just got murked, like murked, okay? And like he's supposed to be this special person, and how, you know, they had that ceremony and stuff like that. But I think at that moment I didn't know, but they did like later on kind of like just show his importance, and that was really good. So that's the only thing that I could say to me that stood out. But other than that, this has been amazeballs. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to part 2. We have Ichigo now having Zangetsu, 2 of them. It's not like there's 2 Zangetsu. It's the fact that he is not kind of throwing his Quincy Juha Bach to the wayside and is saying, you've been here with me and I have kind of called you Zangetsu, so I have the hollow Zangetsu, but you are going to be Zangetsu to me no matter what. So I love that. So now we have 2 weapons that he can be using, you guys, which is insane. Okay, it's insane. We have his Quincy powers just out. Okay, it's out there. I cannot wait to see how much his powers have grown, and I cannot wait to see his first battle using his weapons, especially now having a whole soul. I would say a whole soul, because now he knows the full truth of his upbringing, his mother, all of that. Like, what's going on within him, he knows the truth. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep rumbling my gums, because you guys know I can talk a lot. Okay, so on that note, I'm just gonna shush my mouth and let's jump right on into the episode. What is the episode? But into the trailer. Let's go. He's going to be meeting. Okay, he's going to be meeting the other guard, right? I severed all ties and came here. They're talking about Ichigo. Okay, that's Mayuri and them. Everybody's been training. Okay, power up. Oh, they're gonna have a head. Yeah, knowing the truth. Why are you saying, yeah, they killed your mama? Oh shit. Holy moly. Okay, we're gonna rewatch this. The separation. Oh, sorry. Wow. Okay, we are definitely going to rewatch this. But before I do, a couple of things have been on my mind, especially with Uryu helping the Quincy's, especially after learning about Juha Bach and the fact that he had like this cleansing, like that he was taking Quincy powers and stuff for those who he deemed impure to have those powers. So Ichigo's mama got murked and died. His mama got murked and died. So I feel as though for Uryu, I think like he is just playing a role. He's playing like a long game, probably getting good with Juha Bach, and then when Juha Bach probably has him close and he has no worries or whatever, then kill this murder sucker. You know what I'm saying? He's a mother killer. He needs to go. Okay, Juha Bach is freaking a crazy madman. But I do want to bring this up really quickly. When Ichigo had a piece of Juha Bach inside of him, right? I'm wondering, is this Juha Bach, this fragment of him in all Quincy's, right? We're just able to see inside of Ichigo's because of the fact that he is a soul reaper and he's having this connection within himself to where we can realize this, right? So I feel as though I'm wondering for other Quincy's, they have this Juha Bach essence within them, but they don't have the connection to the Soul Reaper side. Because I feel as though with Ichigo, his Juha Bach was able to watch, admire, and see Ichigo kind of go through the hard bits of life while being a Soul Reaper and kind of admire and just step aside because now he's torn. I feel like that conversation between him and Ichigo in that one episode, was it episode 12 I want to say? No, it was 13, I'm sorry. It was more so of him being conflicted within himself of Ichigo and his Soul Reaper part of him because he didn't want Ichigo to be a Soul Reaper. But I feel as though if the fragment of Juha Bach can have a moment of clarity, right? Just that one little fragment who is definitely strongly against being a Soul Reaper, mind you. I wonder, could the same happen for Juha Bach? But I guess it's not going to be possible because the fragment inside of Ichigo has been with him since birth. But still, it's kind of something to think about for me. It's like the fact that that's kind of a big deal because of how bad Juha Bach has been locked up for 1,000 years or close to 1,000 years or whatever, and his true pure disdain for Soul Reapers, right? And for that one fragment within Ichigo to then just step aside and just let Ichigo have all of it, right? It's kind of like a big deal to me, at least. But you guys know I am a little softy when it comes to story. And I can always stretch a little thing here and there. But that's just how I felt about on the inside, how I felt about that. But yeah, I'm not going to keep on rambling. Let's just go ahead and jump into the trailer again. And I'm going to be pausing because, you know, these trailers be going by super fast. And your girl can't see but so fast, okay? All right, let's go. All right. Yeah. That's why. The honor of the Quincy's. I feel as though Juha Bach, I want to know his story from jump. Like, he is the father of all Quincy's. He is the first one of his kind, correct? From what I can recall from what the show has showed us this past season. But how did he become who he was or who he is? What urged him to go on a path? I feel like there's always a reason why a person is drawn to a path. So I'm hoping eventually we can get a little backstory on him and why he is the way he is. I'm really curious about this Basby guy. He seemed the most cool and like designed to me. We don't know what sort of powers he'll come back with. To me, they're talking about Ichigo. We see his weapons, his Zanpakuto here. The winning side doesn't beg for their lives. And Mayuri was working on his Zanpakuto too, right? Is that what he was working on in the in that experiment room? when Akon was looking in on him? Was he working on his? Was he trying to do something to where he can then grow his power? That is what I'm wondering. Because I have a feeling he's probably trying to work off of Aizen's work. Because we've seen how Ichigo is a Soul Reaper who has hollowified powers, right? And is able to activate these powers. And then he also has his Quincy side too. But of course, you know, I don't know if Mayuri, who knows? Mayuri has, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, light bulb, right? Mayuri had do the extermination of Quincy's, all right? He has run plenty of tests. He has said it. You can't, guys cannot say he hasn't said it. He has said he has experimented all he could on Quincy's. I believe that is what he said. And from what my memory is serving me, if I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments. But I believe that is right. But we also had the fact that he probably has some knowledge or access to Aizen's projects or any of that, okay? He probably has some knowledge on that. So I'm wondering, is he trying to imitate and find a way to instill these two things to further make him stronger? Because he sees it can be done. We have Ichigo here. So I'm wondering, is he trying to come close to that? And then to get him a serious power up. Could be a stretch, but my brain juices is going, guys.
Bankaiを取り戻す方法が完成しました。そう、サビマル。私の力は未熟に過ぎる。I had not developed my powers enough. I feel as if a lot of them may feel that way, especially when the Quincy's came and was taking bodies, okay? Taking bodies and they banned bankais, bro. If that's not a reality check, baby. お前らの常識もこの状況もみんなまとめてひっくり返したこれが本当の袖の白雪だ。帰れ黒崎。何?
Yeah, and I feel here we're hearing a little exchange between Uryu and Ichigo, and I want to say Ichigo is probably going to confront Uryu. Uryu is like, I know the truth, or yada yada yada, and he's going to try to push Ichigo away. Okay, he knows the truth. He knows, you know, like what happened with Ichigo's mother and stuff like that. So it's not going to be the fact of him trying to learn of what happened. I think he's just going to go his separate way because he's not going to want to work with the Soul Reapers. He's going to take it upon himself to then work with Juha Bach and then get his sort of justice for himself. So that's going in the back of my head. I don't think Ichigo's going to know because, of course, it's Ishida. Uryu was just like that. So he's going to probably try to do this alone and not involve them, especially if he's trying to play the long game. It wouldn't be smart for him to do that. So yeah, I cannot wait to see that interaction though. Oh wow, I cannot wait for that. And he probably knows that too. Okay, I see this. So you can't beat the magic. He doesn't know what newfound powers Ichigo has right now, at all. He doesn't know any of that. So to him, Juha Bach is this strong force that nobody can reckon with. So I think Ishida is just going with like just that tunnel vision and saying you can't do it, okay? And in his head he's supposed to this is the path that I'm going to have to take to then do it. I'm telling you. I see that long fingernail, even though it's not the one fingernail I'm gonna keep going. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, there's Basky. Nice. So is it that they're going to get their bankais back then? There has to be a way. There has to be a way for them to get their bankais back. I feel as though them getting stronger, becoming closer to their soul, right? Might help them then regain their bankais in some way. In what way, I don't know, but I suppose all this training is probably going to help them regain their bankai in some way or form. Probably they have to totally accept themselves, sort of like how Ichigo had to do, or whatever like that. But yeah, anyways, keep going. On my pride as a Quincy, the separation I shall. I hope he is saying that to Juha Bach. I hope he is. And that's not far. Like, when you guys think about it, July 2023, that's not that far. We're about to head into 2023. What, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 7 months. That ain't nothing. I think everybody could be patient enough for this. This is gonna be good. I have high hopes. High hopes for part 2. But yes, you guys, that was my breakdown. I could be plenty wrong in a lot of things. I am just throwing my theories out there. And I just can't wait. I like this trailer because I feel as if it doesn't give you, of course, a lot, but it gives you enough to get the wheels turning in your head, and it gets you pumped for part 2. You guys tell me what you guys are looking forward to in part 2 in July. I'm just ready for stuff to just progress. I want to see Ichigo use his Zanpakuto. I want to see the exchange between him and Ishida. I want to see how the rest of the gang, because we haven't seen them, they're going to have to figure out how they're going to get stronger too, because of course they're going to help in this war. I want to see how everything just kind of just happens. Okay, I also want to see how Uryu is going to fit in with these Quincy's. That's another thing I want to see. Because the thing is, if he messes up with Juha Bach, he's gone. We see how Juha Bach is. That's what I want to see. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.